I asked a self-made millionaire, "What's the one thing you wish you knew at 25?" His answer? That I wasted 10 years believing lies about money that kept me broke. What if everything you've been taught about building wealth is wrong? What if the wealthy aren't keeping secrets from you, they're screaming them, but nobody's listening? In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to share 5 secrets that millionaires and billionaires wish they discovered earlier. Not theory, not fluff. Real insights from people who've actually built wealth. And if you apply just one of these, it could save you years of struggle and put thousands, maybe millions more in your bank account. I'm here at Wealth Motive. If you're ready to think like the wealthy, hit that subscribe button. Let's dive in. Secret number 1. Time is infinitely more valuable than money. Warren Buffett said something that should change how you think about everything. I can buy anything I want except time. That's the only thing I can't get back. Here's what wealthy people understand that broke people don't. Money is renewable. Time is not. When Jeff Bezos was building Amazon, he wasn't trying to save money on everything. He was trying to save time. He'd pay extra for faster shipping, hire people immediately when he needed help, automate processes even when manual was cheaper. Why? Because he understood compound growth. Every month he saved by moving faster was worth exponentially more in the long run. But what do most people do? They spend 3 hours driving across town to save $20. They waste weekends doing tasks they could outsource for $50. They say, "I can't afford help," while scrolling social media for 2 hours a day. Here's the secret wealthy people wish they knew earlier. Stop trading time for small money. Start investing time into things that multiply your wealth. That could mean learning high-income skills, building a business, creating systems, or networking with the right people. Ask yourself, what's my time worth per hour? If it's $50 per hour and you're spending 3 hours to save $20, you just lost $130. Wealthy people do this math, broke people don't. The moment you start treating your time as your most valuable asset, everything changes. Secret number 2. Debt can be a tool, not a trap. Secret number 2. Not all debt is bad. Some debt makes you wealthy. I know what you're thinking. Wait, I thought debt was the enemy. And you're right. Consumer debt is the enemy. But investment debt? That's how the rich get richer. Here's what they wish they knew earlier. There's good debt and bad debt. Bad debt. Buying things that lose value. Credit card debt at 22% interest for clothes, vacations, restaurants. Car loans for vehicles that depreciate 20% the moment you drive off the lot. Good debt. Buying assets that make money. A mortgage on a rental property that cash flows $500 per month. A business loan that returns 30% annually. Student loans for skills that 10 times your income. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, uses debt to buy real estate that pays him every single month. The rent covers the mortgage plus profit. He's building $1 million empire using other people's money, the bank's money. Meanwhile, the average person is terrified of all debt, so they save up cash to buy everything. They think they're being smart, but they're actually moving in slow motion while wealthy people use leverage to move at light speed. Grant Cardone said, "If debt makes you money, it's not debt, it's an investment." Now listen carefully. This doesn't mean go into debt for dumb stuff. This means educate yourself about using debt strategically to acquire income-producing assets. The wealthy wish they understood this at 20 instead of 40, because that's 20 years of compound growth they missed. Secret number 3. Your network is your net worth. Secret number 3. Your network is literally your net worth. Here's what every wealthy person wishes they knew earlier. The fastest way to wealth isn't working harder, it's knowing the right people. 85% of jobs are filled through networking, not applications. But here's what's crazy. 70% of millionaires say their wealth came directly from relationships and partnerships, not just their own effort. Steve Jobs met Steve Wozniak at a computer club. That relationship created Apple. Mark Zuckerberg's roommate became his co-founder at Facebook. Oprah's mentor was local news anchor who saw her potential. Most people spend 40 hours a week at their job and 0 hours building relationships with people who could change their life. They think networking is fake or sleazy, so they stay in their comfort zone with the same 5 friends who are just as broke as they are. Wealthy people intentionally put themselves in rooms with other successful people. They join mastermind groups, they attend conferences, they pay for access to mentors, they offer value first and build genuine relationships. Here's the secret. You don't need to know billionaires. You need to know people one level above where you are right now. If you make $50,000, connect with people making $100,000. If you make $100,000, connect with people making $250,000. Stop binge watching Netflix. Start going to events where ambitious people gather. Join online communities. Comment thoughtfully on successful people's content. Offer help without expecting anything back. Your next business partner, mentor, or investor could be one conversation away, but only if you're having those conversations. Secret number 4, money is a game, and nobody taught you the rules. Here's what wealthy people wish they understood from day one. Poor people think money is about survival. Wealthy people know it's a game with specific rules, and once you learn the rules, you can win. Rule number 1, money flows to value. Create more value, attract more money. Rule number 2, money multiplies through systems and leverage, not just hard work. Rule number 3, money seeks the highest return with acceptable risk. Rule number 4, money is never made. It's exchanged for value, time, or opportunity. Ray Dalio, billionaire founder of Bridgewater Associates, treats everything like a game with principles. He documented the rules he discovered and built one of the world's most successful hedge funds. He wishes he'd started documenting these rules at 20 instead of 30. That's 10 years of unnecessary mistakes. When you see money as a game, everything changes. You stop taking losses personally. You study what works. You optimize your strategy. You learn from players who are winning. Start documenting your money rules. What's working? What's not? What patterns do you see in wealthy people? Rich people treat wealth building like chess, strategic, thoughtful, always thinking 3 moves ahead. Poor people treat it like a slot machine, hoping for luck, making random decisions, no strategy. The game isn't rigged against you, you just don't know you're playing yet. Secret number 5, you don't need permission to be wealthy. And finally, secret number 5, the most important one, you don't need anyone's permission to become wealthy. Here's what every wealthy person wishes they knew earlier. You're waiting for permission that's never coming. Permission from your parents, permission from society, permission from your circumstances, permission to dream bigger, permission to want more, permission to be greedy or ambitious. Sarah Blakely didn't ask permission to create Spanx, she just did it. Elon Musk didn't ask permission to start SpaceX. He just started. Nobody's going to tap you on the shoulder and say, you're allowed to be rich now. You give yourself permission right now today. Permission to learn about money, permission to take risks, permission to fail and try again, permission to outgrow your current circle, permission to want financial freedom. The number one regret wealthy people have, not starting earlier, not because they didn't have resources, but because they didn't give themselves permission to start. They waited for the right time, for more knowledge, for less fear, for someone to believe in them. The right time is now. You know enough to take the next step. Fear never goes away. And if you're waiting for someone to believe in you, start with believing in yourself. 5 secrets, 5 mindset shifts that could have saved wealthy people years of struggle. Time is more valuable than money. Debt can be a tool. Your network is your net worth. Money is a game with rules, and you don't need permission. Here's my question. Which secret hit you the hardest? Comment below and let me know. Because awareness is the first step, but action is what creates wealth. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe to Wealth Motive because we're just getting started on this journey to financial freedom. Remember, the best time to learn these secrets was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. I'll see you in the next one. Stay motivated. Stay wealthy.